Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a late video. This is 1 in the morning. I've decided to make this. So we got a Halo Infinite developer update earlier about how everything's going, and we found out that there will be no co-op or forge mode actually shipping with Infinite on day one. And I've seen a lot of people's reactions. Some are not happy. Some are calling for the game to be delayed again. And there's a few. There's some people saying it doesn't really matter. Then there are people saying it does matter. And then there are people just saying I don't really care. In my opinion, to me, it actually doesn't matter at all. Well, it matters a little bit. Because don't get me wrong, playing Halo Infinite co-op with my friends is going to be good. But I never intended to play Infinite day one on co-op. I had no sort of plan of doing it, and neither did my friends. Eventually, me and my friends will play co-op, because that was the whole point of having co-op back. But we want to play Halo Infinite through on our own first, just, to enjoy the story, the gameplay, find all the skulls, terminals, whatever little other Easter egg are about. And, just really enjoy the game first. So, everybody that's saying the game needs to be delayed again, I don't actually see what the big deal is. You've got to wait, what? I think they said it was 6 months until they're going to add it in. I mean, is it really that big of a deal? I mean, to me it's not. I mean, to other people it is, and don't get me wrong, in no way am I saying that you are all wrong and my opinion is correct, because it's not. Everyone will have their different opinion, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, you're entitled to your opinion, and I respect your opinion. I won't respect your opinion, though, if you start to, what I have seen, is actually have quite horrible words with people online because they don't subscribe to your idea of, Halo needs this, Halo doesn't need that. You can have a general conversation of saying, well, I can see your point. Yep, co-op, fun, forge mode, it's interesting, you can build some stuff with your friends. But that's really all it needs to be, not like, oh, you're a fucking idiot because you think this and you think that, and you're just being a fucking 343 fanboy and you're being a Bungie fanboy. Really, these are no places in the games industry or the games place in general. Games are supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have fun, not fucking lampoon the person next to you because they don't agree with your fucking ideas. That's just not how this works. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've played loads of multiplayer games. I've played Apex. I've played PUBG. I played all the Halo games on Halo MCC and Halo 5 multiplayer, and they were fun. There's just one key difference. I only played it with my friends. I never played it on my own. I cared not for multiplayer most of the time. I just didn't see a point in it. I was always a single player person. I always have been. From the original Xbox to the PlayStation 1 to the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, the new Xbox One, all the way up to what I've got now, which is the Xbox Series S. I've always played single player. That'd be Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Wolfenstein, Doom. I wasn't really a fan of the multiplayer on that. I mean, I played it, but that was with friends, not on my own. Never did it on my own. So, I think the thing I'm trying to say here is, let's wait until the actual game releases, yeah? Because we're going to have the campaign and multiplayer. And I participated in the Halo Infinite Tech Preview multiplayer. And I tell you this now, it was fucking fun. It's a lot more fun than Halo 5. It takes me back to Halo 3's multiplayer. And Halo 3's multiplayer was beautiful. So we're going to have multiplayer. It's not like we're just getting the campaign, and it's not like we're saying, like, we're going to give you 50% of the campaign now, and you can have the other 50% in 2025. Because then I would say, no, you need to sort your shit out and delay the game. But from what I've been told and heard, the game is in a pretty good state anyway. So, I've got no problem waiting 6 months. This is my opinion, like I've said. Okay? Anyone can have their own opinion. You can like the video, you can dislike the video. It doesn't, at this point, I'm not making this video just because, it's a popular topic and people will look at my channel. I don't really care. It's just a thing that I think it's important, to remind people. Everybody's got their own opinion, and you can have your opinion and have a general debate about it. But when all the threats and the harsh words and all that come into play, what really is that going to get you? It's not going to get you anywhere, is it? It's not going to get you anywhere by either saying, oh, 343 is shit, they just don't learn. Because it does seem like they have learnt from Halo 5. And I think the reason that we're not getting Forge in co-op is because, well, COVID is one thing, but also they're learning from the mistake of Halo 5's story and the way that fans were like, you know what, I hate it, it's alright, but I hate it. That's not what 343 want to do, and they are being quite transparent with us, more than most companies. Could you imagine if EA, let's just take EA for example, right? Let's say EA makes a game. Let's say it's the 6th game in its trilogy and the 5th was an absolute dog shit. And they made the 6th game, but they didn't tell you that 2 very important modes were not coming until the night before release. Then you would then basically have, the right to be like, well, that's a little bit of a shit move on your part. Even though you're EA, they're still shit. But look, I've rambled long enough, really. This video was going to be about 8 minutes long, and I don't want it to be. So yeah, I mean, look, that's my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion, but like I'm saying, it's not a big deal in the long scheme of things. Because apparently, we got all the seasons for multiplayer. That's going to add maps and armor. So it's not like we're not going to have anything to do for like 6 months after the game comes out, is it? Really? We're going to have multiplayer. We're going to have a fucking campaign that's going to be pretty big. I'd say pretty big. But look, as I say, that's where I'm going to really leave it. So yeah, I'm going to edit this and go to bed before it's fucking early morning. Goodbye.